So this is the first training video on Assessment Tracker, and we're going to use last year's data to help us get to know the system. And we're going to do four things. We're going to log into Assessment Tracker, select an assessment and class, analyze summary data, and then compare this with another assessment to check on progress. Let's go to Fisher Family Trust, log in. Aspire pupil tracking. Okay, so we're used to using Curriculum Tracker to input our assessments and then make a teacher assessment judgment during QA. So what we do with those assessments is those assessments are copied over into Assessment Tracker, which allows us to analyze the data. So click. Now the first thing we're going to do is we're going to choose the assessment that we want to look at. Okay, I'm going to stick with Key Stage 2. If you're in a Key Stage 1 class, you click that bar there and to select the Key Stage 1, and then your year group will come up. I want to look at the most recent assessment that we've got in the system, which is Summer 2021. And I'm going to stick with Year 6. But I want to look at 6BD. Okay, so I'm in the right key stage. Now I want to look at summary data. So if we click on summary here, that will give us a summary of the reading, writing, and maths attainment for this class. Click. Okay, so now you can see here we've got a summary. You'll see that the subjects have disappeared because this is a summary, so it gives us reading, writing and maths together. It's all on one page. So these are the summary headlines of the data for the summer term for Hazel and Natalie's class. Okay, so that's the summary data, and obviously each row will give you a different piece of information. But what about if we wanted to check progress over time? So still looking at the summary data, but we wanted to compare this with the autumn term assessment from last year to see what progress they had made across the year. Well, you can see there it says compare with another assessment. So if we click there, the system will then bring up any other assessments that have been made. So we can click on the autumn term assessment for last year, and then you'll see we've got the autumn term still in the summary, autumn term, summer term, and it's given us now a progress column. Okay, still got all the same information, but for two different assessments and a progress measure. So that's our first task, is to log in, select your assessment and your class. Remember, if you're in Key Stage 1, you'll have to change that Key Stage button in the top right. Have a look at the summer term summary data, and then compare that summer term summary data with the autumn term summary data to see what progress was made last year. And then have a chat in your teams about what the key headlines were from that summary data.